I want to have somewhere too that I can freely stream and not have to worry about people harassing and just like people being busy and, you know, I'll be a bouncer at the door. Just stay with your mom. I don't think so.
Hi, treasures. Please like and subscribe.
I don't think that's a good idea, especially everything that's been going on.
And thank you.
Return the key this time. Well, hopefully I'll get to stay at a place that doesn't have need a key. Oh, gosh. We can't go... Actually, some places are still nice with that, you know? I'll pay your gas money to rescue BBJ Moo. It's not about gas money. It's not about gas money. If the vet says she can be rehomed, then that's a different thing. But honestly, I don't know. I don't want her to suffer. Like, she seems like tired. She just seems like frail, doesn't she? I don't know. Like, if you knew her back in like 2004 and, you know, you guys only known her when she was an elderly cat. Even since the beginning of YouTube, she's declined a lot. And I'm so afraid of her, like, suffering and being in pain, and especially hearing her cry, you know, loud. Like, it's kind of freaky in the middle of the night, like, and like, she's lost or something. So I have to get up and, like, do that, like, loud for her to hear me. Sometimes Pete's even goes down and, like, brings her upstairs. Like, I just don't want to see her like that, you know? And then to put her through trauma of being scared and adjusting to a new environment, you know? Like, I don't know. I want to do what's best for her. So I'm really just going to leave it between me and the vet, you know? At least hotels you can leave and just not clean. Exactly. Don't use your real name at the hotel. You should know better by now. Yeah. Gemini Gem, actually, thanks for reminding me. But I haven't stayed in a hotel in a while. I like hotels. And I need to focus just on this. The police on speed dial and warn them when they walk in. You have them on speed dial. Hire a clean. I'm not afraid. I just, you know. Wa alaikum assalam, lyric. Would you be flattered if psychology students studied you? I've been told that people have, yeah. Can you make your next live later than this? Some of us have to work. Oh. Yeah, sure. Just don't rent a hotel room that charges by the hour. No. Weekly rates. Winky. It's hard to tell with cats. That's the thing. When they cry, you're not sure what they want. Like, she cries more loudly now, but I don't know if it's because she's going deaf or I don't know what it is. What about your clothes? Donate to S-Jam. Stop it. K-Baby, what were your symptoms, experiences with PE? Thank you, K-Baby, for the question and super chat. It's nice to get an actual normal question sometimes. Ew, check the hotel room for blood and boogers.
Oh my.
Or a corner chair. Everything. The blood clots, I remember you guys warning me actually about it. Now that I think about it, let me think. Okay. I noticed that I couldn't breathe. Like, I didn't really think that was anything different because at the time I was like smoking stuff, here and there, like weed or whatever. Vibrating bed. My roommate is a man. Would he be allowed to come with me? Yeah, I'll have my hijab on. No problem. Mushkila adi. I live in fear of blood clots. Yeah. So I couldn't breathe. Like, my breathing was like worse. I was out of breath a lot. Like, even just doing things that I could normally do. Like, I remember even just going from the living room to the kitchen cupboard and people were like, oh my gosh, you sound like you're gonna die. You can't breathe. So then, you know, I think my mom was like, cutie, like, let's go, you know, you should go to the hospital, whatever. So I went to the hospital and I was like, I can't breathe. And then they did like a D-dimer, which is like how they do a blood test to see if there's any indication of blood clots in your blood. And if that comes back positive, then they send you for a CT to like check out if you do. So then anyways, they they determined that like my D dimer was like elevated and I had like blood clots in my lungs. And I thought they were gonna like, I thought it was like serious, like they were gonna hook me up to IV and like I was gonna die, and like I was like, oh my gosh, I started crying. But actually they're like, okay, we're gonna give you some blood thinners and then we're gonna make you an appointment for tomorrow morning for the thrombosis clinic. So then when I went to the thrombosis clinic, then I had to do a whole bunch of like, had appointments for like a whole bunch of like tests for my lungs and stuff like that. There was one test I had to lay down on this table, and I don't remember, like, you have to hold your position. It was so long. It was like 45 minutes, and the thing moves around your body, like on your chest. I don't know. Oh, the llama. Does anyone want that gross llama?
Ha ha ha, the llama.
My friend watches her. It pisses me off. We could hear you breathe on mute on your walk. yeah, that. But I can tell the difference. Like, for blood clots, it's a tightness and a sore. Oh yeah, chest pain. Beware of chest pain. I couldn't breathe and I had a lot of chest pain. Like uncomfortable, like sore chest, like tight chest. Oh gosh, Gemini Gem. No, it wasn't caused by birth control. They did some tests. I had to go like get my legs tested. They do this weird test on your legs to see if you had any like blood clots maybe that originated from there. So they determined like it didn't originate from my legs, but I don't know. They just said it was like idiopathic, like they couldn't determine why. And I even brought up, I'm like, you know what, like, I'm overweight. So whenever you're very overweight, you're at higher risk of getting blood clots, obviously. So I think my weight probably had something to do with it. But they did blood tests to see if I was like predispositioned for blood clots, because like they found it weird that like even though I'm overweight, because I'm not like so sedentary that like it's not like I just laze around for 8 hours at a time. I still get up and do things around my house, you know? So I wasn't like bedbound. I was very overweight. But then I got blood clots twice in my lungs.
Wow, that's scary.
And one of them was because after they found out I had blood clots, they put me on a blood thinner, warfarin, and that's like the only blood thinner you can take if you're heavy, by the way.
Wow.
But I didn't like having to go for INR. It was a pain in the butt. I had anxiety about going to the lab. So before I bought my own machine for blood testing, I have that machine somewhere. I should sell that for very cheap because it was freaking expensive. I could sell it for like $100. It was like $500-$600, I think. It's like a machine that tests your INR. You don't have to go to the lab. And then they put me on another blood thinner, but it ended up giving me blood clots in my lungs because it wasn't effective enough. I don't have them now, no. They go away. If you're on blood thinners, they should dissolve. Your body should dissolve them on their own within maybe a few months. But I had to take these like needles in my stomach, a blood thinner, and then I had to take until I adjusted to the warfarin. That was awful. I don't miss having, I don't want those health problems, man. I just don't. So I'm trying to just eat normally. Like, I'm not going to go from like being, you know, I can't shock my body. I can't just go cut out all these things. Like, when you have an eating disorder, you can't just go from 0 to 100 like I like to do. You can't just go from, okay, I'm just going to cut out all this. Like, it just doesn't work for me. I always get scared when I fly long haul. Yeah, the important thing, Layla, just do like ankle exercises, go to the bathroom every once in a while, even just walk up the aisle. I actually just like went to the bathroom, like got up to go to the washroom a few times, moved around my legs, moved positions, got up and stretched. But I pretty much slept. Like, I make sure that by the time I get to the plane, I'm sleep deprived and just like out of it. So that when I get on the plane, I can just put the mask on, earplugs, the pillow, the blanket, and just conk out. Put my seatbelt on, and I'm good. And then I wake up. They usually just, like, kind of wake you up gently to see if you want something to eat. Well, one time I woke up, they're like, snack time. And they were, like, giving sandwiches and chips and drinks, and I was like, no, I don't want it. Yes, I'm bragging about declining food. Thanks. You have a higher chance of getting that again, then you should keep it. Yeah, they say I should be on blood thinners. Yeah, for life, they said. But I'm not. Did you have to wear compression? No, I didn't have to wear compression stockings. You can if you're very worried about that. There's no problem in doing that. Yeah, you can. The food in Kuwait looked fresh. Yeah, and I do a lot more walking there. Yeah, I have I have a stove and oven now. So Salah actually rearranged everything, and I'll be able to cook more things. But he's so cute. I know you guys are thinking, oh, she'll be able to cook like mashed boots on her own and stuff like this. And I'm like, babe, what do you want me to cook for you? You want me to try kabsa? You want me to try? He's like, I want your pasta. Like my boring macaroni with tomato and salt and pepper. I love this guy. Is that your mom's house in FFG thumbnail? Please go look. Tracy. I just can't. I can't deal with her shit. Oh, maybe I could call the cops right now, actually. Yeah. I can't look. I'm on my phone. I love how she thinks that just because it's public, that her putting it as a thumbnail and harassing me on her live stream is not criminal activity. Alright, so I'll be calling the cops after this. I'm not afraid for my family. I'm just like, she used a Google photo. Okay. Well, that Google photo, we'll see. You still, the point is you're using it for malicious intent. So, don't worry about it. With your condition, you shouldn't eat pickles. If you're eating them for the probiotics, then get them in pill form. Oh, pickle. Well, the thing is, Elizabeth Nirvana, I eat way too many pickles, yes. It looks like a townhome with that. Yeah, no, somebody just confirmed that she has a picture of my mom's. Yeah. So she thinks so people think it's okay for her, just because it's on Google, for her to bring it to the attention to her hateful audience of 4,000 people, where my mom lives, what her house looks like. Great. I'll be calling the cops right now. Can somebody take a screenshot of the live with the thumbnail so that she can't delete it? It is Tracy, yeah. It doesn't matter if it's a Google pic. And the Google pic is probably from Kiwi Farms, which is doxing. Exactly. Also, my friend sent me a side-by-side comparison. The Google Earth picture, Google Street picture of my mom's driveway, the snow was different. There was a different color car in the other side. So it's not the same. So somebody actually drove by my mom's house and did that. Okay, well, take a screenshot if somebody can. And of the upcoming live, I'm going to call the cops. Yeah. So it is creepy. It's like, what's your point with this? Do you see what she's like? And you people support this. I'm literally on here talking about my life, eating breakfast, and this loser actually has the nerve to do that. All right. Does anyone know like where she lives? The cops, I'm sure the cops will find her. Loyalty be there. Even if she hates you, she should be adult enough not to use that picture as a thumbnail. What if it was her dad's house? Old picture, not wrong. Yes, TB. Thank you for being a loyalty beezer. Ready, set, rebees. Okay, thanks, Tracy. You took a screenshot. Where'd you send it? Oh, somebody sent it to me. Thank you. You may not want to go to your mom's house, but someone else could find it. Exactly. Like, you have, like, people are, like, actually, like, you're accusing her of driving by. You owe them an apology. Excuse me? They were in... I can't wait to call the cops. Please make your own health a priority. Yes, exactly. That P&V is my priority right now. So I'm doing it step by step, you know. You have screenshots? Somebody sent them to me, JJ. Just thank you so much. My email is bigbeautifulmia@gmail.com, but Motel 6 Montreal. That's not obsessed? Yeah, that's obsessed. She wouldn't be laughing if someone took a picture of her house. Exactly. It's dangerous. Yeah, it is. You're targeting my family. So actually, yeah, that's criminal. Criminal harassment. They said that. They're like, Whenever you decide you want to do something about it, just give us a call back. Because at the time, they were at my house about Nattered, so... The fact that everyone is saying Frenchie wouldn't do that. Are you kidding? She wouldn't do that. Are you kidding? She's the only one who's been that invasive in my life with proof of it. She's shown up at the thing. She's done many things to be invasive in my life. Are you kidding? No, they don't need to see where my mom lives, especially her hate mob. So... Anyway, now I have to deal with that. You know what I mean? Like, I had so many things to do, and now I have to deal with this real life harassment shit. She's using her platform to encourage this behavior. Exactly. So I'm going to actually message YouTube again. They were supposed to get back to me. The person I talked to was like, yeah, I just saw her page. It is a hate channel. It's not criticism, blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to send it to the internal team. Well, and they're going to get back to you. I haven't heard anything yet. So this is more proof. I'm like, how many times do I have to fucking email you people? Like, it is dangerous, yeah. Hi, Lolo. She doesn't realize that even though she would not cause any physical harm, there are people out there crazy enough to do it. She's promoting it. Exactly. She's perpetuating the hate against me with her live streams every day, and harassment and lies and bullying and rumors. So she gets people riled up, and then her hate mob, she shows them this information about me and my family. Like, don't worry. Don't worry. If they continue to follow and talk to Allah, they're just a part of all this after that cash grab. I hope the Mounties arrest her. What if she actually does something to hurt your family? Well, that's the thing. Like, who knows? She's nuts. You know what I mean? Obviously. No sane person. Like, it's Friday at, 2. Are you at your job? No, you're posting pictures of my family's house online. You sick idiots. Anyway, I'm not going to give her attention online ever anymore, because whenever I do and I address this drama, it gives her more content. So that's why she's doing it. She's like a child. She's a petulant child who needs to get attention any way they can. So what do you do with children who want attention? You ignore them. So yes. All right. So I'm going to get off here, call the cops, and I'll be back later.